lit air. Basketball on the tier, used to win there. Up in the cell at 17, back in jail with no bail at 19. Up the road with a life as at 20. Made my first 100,000 at 23. Now who is he or who is she to speak on my name when you ain't me? Why do you talking I'm overseas? Biggie Smalls when I move, it was all a dream. Keep on talking and pump me up. Call me lucky, I guess I got dummy luck. Give it a play, and then it's time. Better believe he gon' it up. Hey, he might snitch on YouTube. Say that you was up and put that on YouTube.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Burrow may be young in his career, but he's helming the Bengals to one of the best stretches they've ever seen. 12 wins last year, which matched the team record, and they made the conference championship game in back-to-back seasons for the first time ever. At the center of it all is the man they call Joey B. 35 touchdown passes last year and almost 4,500 yards.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. Too rocky.
I saw that. I got it. And, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr., his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. It's quite a unit, number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. On 2. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. Now, he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. The numbers for Evans in last week's ball game: 19 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Burrow on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. On 1st down, Stafford here. That's out to the flat for Akers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Jefferson moving in motion left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. DJ Reader drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
The kick by Crosby is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He'll flip this out to Evans. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Burrow. There's Evans again, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. You talk about this Rams defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's able to get this out past the 40.
Brad, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll go right back to Evans here on 1st down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. He's got Smith here. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And here's Brad Robbins now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
McPherson now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. He starts with a give to Akers. DJ Reader there on the tackle. From the 21, and here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So, Charles, this defense in for a tough matchup. What do you think the game plan is here tonight?
Well, I think the game plan is the same as most, which is, hey, pass rushers, do your job. Coverage guys, do your job. And the linebackers are going to be a mix. Sometimes they'll drop in coverage. Sometimes they'll pressure the quarterback. But all in all, you never want to let that quarterback get a string of completions going, because if so, they're hard to deal with, and it makes for a long evening.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of it. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. Here's Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson, now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. Now Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. And the first play will be a field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Crosby is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
And the Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They start the drive with Evans. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Now Burrow on first down. And he'll go underneath here to Evans. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Now Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. Again, it's Burrow. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Here we go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Evans. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Burrow will throw. Over the middle to Smith. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He'll look to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense coming back out, and there's Van Jefferson leading them. He's been good so far to this point in the 2nd quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
We'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the 2nd quarter. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Going right back to Akers. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Stafford. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, it took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
A nice carry by Akers, and what a journey it was for him last season. Coming off of injury, away from the team for a while, he did come back later in the season and led them with almost 800 yards. Still scratching the surface of what he can do. He can be a dynamic presence on the field.
Stafford on 1st down.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19.
1st half, I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Stafford now to throw.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Stafford.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This will be caught at about the 6.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Stafford. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
You doing okay over there, partner? Because that's yet another sack in this game that you just had to call. We're not even at halftime yet. No wonder this team has the lead. What an effort by the defense right from the word go. The adjustments at halftime, they're going to have to be big, or this could really get ugly in the second half.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now it's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Van Jefferson
from 6 yards away.
And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Crosby with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 21-17. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was all capped off by the Van Jefferson touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here. 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short throw to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow.
Open man. It's complete to Higgins.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit them quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They will throw on first down, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They're following the play now. They're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Second and 2. Now it's Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit. And let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He completes it to Boyd. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. Will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Colts who were able to pick up the road victory. Michael Pittman leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we're off to check out another game, and it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Miles Sanders, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley. Check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Brock Purdy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
Now a give. Akers running left. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing on third down, Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. That's complete to the tight end Sample. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. This one hauled in by Sample. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Evans. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. He completes it to Evans.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll go again here with Akers. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Stafford on 3rd down. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Jones on the return. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. The Bengals getting set to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. From midfield now, Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a 1st down. To the air again, Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Burrow on play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches, really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always focus on the defensive coordinator. But he needs help from other people with their eyes and their expertise, and he needs to listen to them. And sometimes you just can't afford to wait on a drive and say, okay, let's get to the sidelines and start over. You need to find a way in the middle of that drive to start taking away what's hurting you.
Yeah, in-series adjustments, and how do you do that?
Well, what you do is you listen to what everyone else is telling you, what they're seeing, the patterns that are developing, and maybe you just start running extra bodies to take away that particular player.
Burrow on 3rd down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.